Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. This morning, our philosopher's question of the day is, what about the world would you want to change? So what do you want to see change in this world? What do you think would make it better? We can start that conversation down in the comments below. If you'd like to leave your answer, I'd love to hear it. I, as always, will be leaving my answer to the daily question in the comments below, along with the timestamps. All right, so we're going to push that aside here, and we're going to hop on into the tarot. Let's see what we've got for all you beautiful souls today. What do we have for the collective? I want that, whatever it is. Ooh, Page of Wands. Two of Cups. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know? I kind of want that. Wow, communication. All right. We have our arrows of love and communication coming in. We have someone who is extremely interested in stepping towards you. Now, look, these are general readings as always, so take what resonates and toss the rest. If it's not for you, leave it on the board. It's for someone else. This could also be flipped. I may be saying you, or I may be saying them, and it could be switched. So flip it how it fits for you. All right, I'm going to say it one way to hopefully keep the confusion at bay. But from what I can tell, it does look like someone is coming in your direction. They're very passionate about you. They want to get this off the ground. They want to get it moving forward. They want to tell you how they feel. They want you to see how interested in you they actually are. They want you to know that they've got something to offer. They see you as being this Nine of Pentacles figure here, very abundant, very blessed, very gifted, very talented. You stand out for all the right reasons. You've got abundance taking you into the future. That's what it looks like. Yeah, you're soon to become that King of Pentacles in your own life. I feel like this person may be thinking that that's where your focus is primarily right now, is on your money or on your business, whatever it is you're trying to create that solid foundation for yourself. It looks to be like you're doing a great job because you've already got something started, is the way that they're seeing you, right? Yeah, this person wants to jump in like the Fool. I feel like I heard love drunk, so I don't know if you've got this person. I hear woozy, so I don't know if you've got this person. It's like, yeah, I hear love drunk. They're a little like, I want to say intoxicated by the thought of you, by the opportunity, by what this could be, how it could pan out. They know they've got everything that it takes to make this happen, and they're ready to put the work in. I feel like this person is excited that their wishes, hopes, and dreams are about to come true. And I feel like the reason these wishes, hopes, and dreams are about to come true is because they're putting in that effort to make it happen for themselves. I feel like they know they're going to be victorious, or they've got it in their mind that they're going to be victorious coming towards you. Yeah. You know, I feel like there's not even a question about what they're getting from you. They know they're going to get love. They know they're going to get the support that they're looking for. I feel like it's all actually very clear what you have to offer, right? Lovers from the grave. Whoever this person is, they're ready to become that lover again in their own life. They think that by looking in towards you, that you might also be ready. Maybe you're hearing Gabriel blow the horn like they are, rising them up from the grave and getting ready to get it started. Yeah, they really want to give to this. They really want to give to this. They want to balance their life out. They want to celebrate. And so, yeah, they're taking that emperor position in their own life, and they're creating the happiness that they want by giving a solid offer. I could keep going. I just don't have to. They want to build with you, right? Yeah, look, they want the commitment with the Hierophant. And they're very passionate about it. I feel like that passion has been shining since the beginning of this reading. They want to make you the divine other half here. They just know that you'd be the right match for them. I don't think they're wrong. I love the energy. I think it's fantastic. We're going to cut this one here. Wow. Great energy, collective. You do have someone coming in that is very into you. I feel like I want to say head over heels for you. So cute. All right, we're going to hop in here. All right. I don't know what's going to come from this deck. I haven't been drawn to it in quite a while. I was actually a little surprised when I was kind of drawn to this deck this morning. So let's see. I hear troubled relationship right off the bat. So, you know, everybody's here on a learning and growing journey. So, you know, there's zero judgment when these stories come out, right? So we have realizations, and a lot of times these epiphanies, these understandings, these awakenings come after we've kind of made a mess of things, or there's a mess in the past, and then we come to all the realizations. It's like the things they could have done better, the things we could have done better. It's like I could have said that better, or they could have said that better. Or I took it this way and it should have been taken this way. I kind of get that energy here. Influences. There could have been outside influences, attachments, third parties, peers that might have gotten in the way of this situation really taking off in the right direction. You know, I feel like there were too many cooks in the kitchen, too many people involved. This created an emotional storm. I feel like for two people who maybe were looking to really make something between each other. Let's see. Yeah, you know, I feel like there's been time to heal in between, but I feel like there could be more healing coming up for this situation. I feel like somebody may be admitting that they had a bit of cloudy judgment, or they were listening to others' illusions that they were creating about the situation. It created an unbalanced energy in the situation itself. Now that there's been time and I want to say space, clarity has a way of flowing in. I don't know why my mouth is not working this morning. Just try and bear with me if you can. Yeah, with this divine masculine energy, this is always action-oriented energy to me. I feel like the divine masculine energy in this situation is still kind of interested, or, you know, it's always on their mind about how they can make it better. Why is my mouth not working? Wow, wow, wow. Okay, this person may have a bit of trouble kind of speaking with clarity around you. I don't know if you cloud their mind, or if they, again, I'm kind of getting tether to the last reading where it's almost like a love drunk energy. And, you know, that may have been the source of one of the issues in the first place. It's like you make this person act funny. And maybe their friends noticed that, or their family members noticed that, and they got a little nervous because it's like maybe they never seen their person act this way, head over heels, kind of, yeah. It's a real soulmate connection, right? There's deep love, there's unity, there's connection there. There's a spark there, something that they didn't feel with others, but they felt it with you, right? They wanted to create that intimacy, and that can be nerve-wracking, right? That can be really stressful. Yeah, they wanted to nurture this, and I feel like maybe things just, I hear it, I messed it all up, or I mucked it all up. So somebody could be feeling that way. Yeah, they're really, I want to say they're overthinking about it. With the divine feminine energy here, they want you to still nurture this. They want you to still open the door and let them in. There has been distance in the situation and quite a bit of confusion, which normally does happen, right? They want a family, or they want a situation where the two of you could grow towards the future. If you already have children, they'd want that blended family. If you don't have any children yet, maybe they want a family with you, right? I feel like this person is daydreaming into the reaches of the future. And I feel like they haven't been able, with that obsession, to let that thought go that you're still their person, that, you know, they felt something with you that they don't feel with others, right? I feel like they were conflicted for quite a while. Maybe the decisions that they made, you know, we've got that hot and cold energy, and I do feel like this person may have given you that type of energy. It's like 1 minute you know they're all in, and the next minute they're kind of cold and pushing you away or creating distance. And I feel like that maybe they could have abandoned you or ghosted you or withdrawn from the situation and then came back in and tried to make it work. I feel like it was two people who maybe weren't sure if the other was interested or as interested as they are. Please, mouth, please do the thing. Just work. Please just work. Okay. They're looking for a new beginning. I feel like this situation may have exhausted both of you. I feel like the science has helped you guys re-energize yourselves or recoup. Pride might have been a reason why this person didn't come in sooner, or you didn't reach out sooner. Could be something like that. Do I want that? I want this. Yeah. You know, okay, this may not be for everyone, but I do kind of get this. I feel like this person was trying to make it seem like they weren't all that interested because they didn't want you to know how interested they actually were. And I feel like they told others that they weren't all that interested as well. So they were putting on a mask and putting on a show. And I feel like if they kind of made it seem like they weren't interested, you called their bluff. And it's like, okay, if you're not interested, that's fine. I wish you would have told me sooner, is kind of what I hear. And I kind of feel like there was a lot of hurt feelings there. Like, you know, I feel like you may have called this person's bluff. And I feel like that's what kind of messed everything up. It's like, oh, you're not interested? Okay, well, you could have told me sooner. You know, I hear you were chasing me is what I hear. It's like you were trying to get my attention. And when I finally give in, that's when you decide to run in the other direction and pretend like you're not interested and tell everyone that you're not interested. So I do kind of get like a sense of maybe immaturity. It's pretty easy to see where their loyalties were. It was with their friends. It was with the people they were trying to the people they were trying to impress, and they were trying to impress the people around them, and they didn't give a crap about you and what you thought in front of them. On the flip side, when it was just you and this person, or when they were trying to get your attention, they really did care, right? I feel like that's a perspective, a new perspective. I feel like this person was very afraid to get their heart broken. They felt extra vulnerable with you, and I feel like that's why the mask, that's why the games, their ego was at stake. It's like I didn't want to cry in front of them. It's kind of what I hear. It's like it's either I was successful in front of them or nothing at all, because it's like this person wasn't ready for, I want to say, the truth of it. It's like if it didn't work out, they didn't want others to see it. I feel like they really did have a depth of emotion and a ton of chemistry. They still feel like it's only you. Look, they made a mistake. I get it. Learning and growing journey. As always, I'm just the reader. I just let you know what is coming so you can make a well-informed decision about what you want for yourself. It is always entirely up to you whether or not you choose to jump into a situation and give this person a new opportunity, right? I feel like they know time is almost running out on this situation. So they're going to try and get back in. They're hoping it doesn't end up with rejection or resistance, because they've still got that one day in mind, right? But if it does come to this, they feel like it would be their karma for them to get rejected and to deal with the resistance from you, because all they really want is the one day. I don't know if this person feels like they need to be punished, or maybe they weren't punished enough, or maybe they overly punish themselves for situations where they feel that they're the one who's messed up. This person, I feel like, is entirely too hard on themselves, but that's what they're expecting. Either way, this situation is going to be released. Either it will be released and it will turn into something, at least an opportunity to try, or it's going to be the end of endings, right? Either way, this can be released if there's a stepping forward. We do have Twin Flame. I do feel like for this card, this person in this situation could have been mirroring you and your energy. You two could both have been going through different situations. In any one situation, I just feel like there's more than one person at fault. You know, it's not entirely one person's, fault of everything just crumbling down. I just kind of feel like there was maybe more here. They're looking for the commitment. They're looking for the connection. So again, like I say, it is entirely up to you. I feel like my mouth might start to be working again. It's funny because I'm starting to close out the cards here. I don't know if this person has, I don't want to say a speech impediment. They may trip over their words when they're around you. They may be extra nervous when they're around you. I kind of feel like with all the cards here, and I want to kind of tuck them in, so I feel like playing cards close to their chest might have been their way of being. I feel like they know that if they step towards you, things have to change. They kind of have to spread them all out on the table, and you know, whether it's embarrassing or not, it's like, this is me, right? I feel like ultimately, you know, we all want to be accepted for who we are and be loved for who we are. And I feel like this person's no different. They were just worried that you couldn't or you wouldn't, right? And I feel like that was the reason for all of the craziness. That you couldn't or wouldn't love them exactly as they were, beautifully flawed and all, right? All right, let's hop in here. Got one more deck this morning. Oh, okay. Apology in reverse. I heard a tether, but not. So what I'm kind of feeling like is this may have similar to the last reading, but maybe this person doesn't want to apologize. They're still stuck in ego is what I hear. Yeah, look, vanity, pride in the reverse. And I feel like it needs to be in the reverse. Spirit on deck here. The limitations, or they haven't yet handed you an opportunity and they're working on their ego and pride, right? I feel like they put limitations on what this could be, on what they could achieve or what they could have when it comes to you in this situation. I feel like in the past they were clinging to old comfort zones, old situations, old friendships, things that really weren't even working then. I feel like they were clinging to that, hoping to kind of bring them back to life. Without realizing a part of life is growing, expanding, and, you know, people are with us for a reason, season, or a lifetime, and, you know, only time will tell. And I feel like this person didn't really realize that they were just really putting extra in here. And I feel like the similar topic is they were trying to please a group of people versus pleasing themselves. And this person, I feel like, still kind of has this thing where they don't want to apologize. I feel like deep down they know they were wrong in this situation, but I feel like even admitting that to themselves would be like, it's like, what do you mean all my problems in my life are my own doing? I almost kind of feel like there's an indignant kind of energy there. It's like, what do you mean everything's my fault? The things that I've done and the choices that I've made. It's almost like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. This person, I feel like maybe doesn't really take responsibility for their actions all that often. I feel like it's like only if they're forced to. Yeah, we have vulnerability in reverse. I feel like this person does not do the vulnerability thing. I feel like if this person has to shed tears, they do it alone, in the shower, away from prying eyes. It's like nobody knows that this person cries, right? They don't cry, period, point blank, is what I hear. This person is stuck in that false sense of what they see masculinity to be. I do want to say that it's like, I'm strong, I don't cry, I'm never soft, I don't offer softness. And that's the weak man's, now, mind you, this could be a masculine or a feminine, but that's the weak man's mind of what power or masculinity looks like, right? And I feel like it's not actually what it is, right? The most powerful man in the world can be, I want to say achingly gentle and then extremely strong, right? Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, right? And soft as well in all those areas. I feel like that's what the strongest man looks like. That's what masculinity looks like. Healthy masculinity anyway. But I feel like this person doesn't know what that is. I feel feel like there's some confusion when it comes down to it. I feel like, this situation may not have happened all that long ago. I want to say maybe within the past year. I feel like this person is trying really hard to, I feel like they don't do rejection. They don't do with rejection. If somebody rejects them, they weren't interested anyway. I wasn't interested anyway. That was just something to pass the time. I feel like their ego kicks in like that. I feel like this person actually feels really soft and really wounded on the inside, and that's why they act this way, overly hard, overly tough. This comes from a person who is sad or broken on the inside, right? It's like angry is sad's bodyguard, right? So this person may come off as being quite angry at the world or at life. It's like what they've dealt to them. It's like my anthem. This is what I've been dealt, and you can see me, I'm powering through it. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, I don't know, they're also showing how difficult, or showcasing how tough it is for them, right? It's like, I feel like this person needs a hug, but they'd never tell you that, right? That's the kind of energy I'm getting here. It's like they'd even say, no, I don't need that. But then they, berate themselves later. Why didn't I just take that hug? What, how bad could it have been, right? I feel like this person has experienced a lot of disharmony, a lot of conflict in their life. I feel like you're being told that this person has to go through this learning situation on their own, this growth situation. And I want to say away from you. I feel like this person has a lot to learn, a lot to grow through, a lot of realizations. And I don't feel like they've come to any of them yet, right? I want to say divine timing is at play in this person's life. Divine timing is at play in everybody's life. But I feel like what Spirit is trying to say is, the things that this person has to learn, they have to learn away from you. They have to kind of, they can't learn all their lessons from one person, right? I get the feeling that you are a kind and loving and gentle heart. And I feel like in order for this person to see you in that light, you become a teacher, right? When they look back in retrospect, right? Someone was actually giving me genuine love and care, and I couldn't accept it. Why? Right? I feel like they have to learn harsher lessons even still from other soulmates who don't put them first, who don't see the light in them, who don't see what they could become or who they actually are, right? Don't see the lover on the inside, don't see the wounded person on the inside, right? I feel like they need to come across people like that who believe the mask in order to understand that there are truthful, loving, unconditional people here, that there's a difference. It's like not everybody's going to give you the same kind of love, right? And I feel like in order to see how blessed they were to have yours, they have to go through other situations where they are going to get hurt. And I feel like you're the type of person that says, God, I hate to see them get hurt over that. I hate to see them be around people who believe the mask, who don't even bother to look any deeper to see that this person is hurting, right? Or to see that this person is very vulnerable and very pulled to toxicity right now, right? I feel like you see that. Eventually, that's what will come. They will understand. They'll have to go through it's like they'll have to grieve the loss of, as soon as they realize that they had something really special. They can't get there until they get there. Yeah, until they see the truth. And I feel like, they'll come out victorious on the other side. It may take a while. It could take years for this person to go through a healing process. I feel like they still have some heavier lessons to learn. It is unfortunate. I don't know that you will be the one that they'll come back around to, but for some, it could be. If you're still available at that point in your life and this person comes on back, they're a new person or looking like a brand new person, right? All these truths and understandings and wisdom under their belt. You might want to give them a try then. But I feel like right now Spirit is saying not the healthiest situation for you. This person wears the mask. They're not willing to put it down. They've still got to learn some harsher lessons, go through their toxicities before they can start their healing process. Spirit on deck. You might have a way of seeing them on social media if they post up all of their things to make sure everybody sees what they're up to, right? I feel like it's big ego time here. Yeah. There's always going to be chemistry there, and I feel like they try to deny it with you, but it's there. It'll always be there, I feel like. Yeah. And that's also a way to kind of help this person see. They're going to notice that, you know, you're the one they couldn't forget. You're the one that they can't put in the past no matter how hard they try. They hop from person to person to try and forget you because they think that there's somebody out there that can fill your shoes. I don't think there is. And you know, I'm not saying that out there for us that there aren't a bunch of different partners. There are. Sure, there are a bunch of new opportunities. Do I feel like anybody's going to love this person like you did? I don't know. I don't really think so. I just kind of feel like you are willing to love this person, flaws and all. And I feel like everybody believes the mask and they want to love this person for the mask, right? I feel like I hear a dime a dozen, right? I feel like you're a dime a dozen. You're just a little different. You've got, I don't know, you see things a little deeper. I don't know. I feel like you've been through, I don't know, there could be an age gap here. Doesn't have to be, but there could be. I feel like an emotional gap, a maturity gap could be something like that in here. I feel like an experience gap, right? It's like you may have gone through certain experiences before this person did, even if the two of you are the same age, right? It's like you hit all these major milestones early. It's like people were looking at you like you had lost it, you know, a few years before everybody else got to the same type of experiences, right? It may be something like that. There could be a union in the future. Like I said, this could be all about integrating those lessons and moving forward into a more powerful position in life within yourself, right? Becoming whole all on your own. I do see that as being something, this might be someone's path. I do want to say, I never advise anyone to wait around for someone else. I want to say, live your life. You know, you still have things to learn and experience. And if it is meant to be, it will come back around. If Spirit wants two souls to come into a union, whether they're in other situations or not, when Spirit wants something to come together, Spirit will make it happen in such a way. There'll be towers in people's lives. Things will be crumbling down. Both of you will be thrown into the same place at the same time. You know what I mean? The universe works that way. So I do want to say, if it's meant to be, it'll be. And I feel like I want to say, don't sit around and wait for this person. You can peep in on them from time to time, sure. You want to see what they're up to? Sure, right? If you feel like it's not going to hurt you or harm you in any way by making you feel like you should wait, or, you know, I feel like I want to say, just follow your path, continue to focus within, keep growing yourself, and become the person that you've always dreamed, you know. And I feel like that's when this person will either come back around or you'll be in something else that is stable and secure, depending on what Spirit has in store for you, right? I feel like this doesn't have to be the end. So I want to say that, right? This person could just be off trying to start their solid foundation to build upon, right? Part of a new cycle. Yeah, a growth cycle. Spirit's on deck with all of this, right? They're balancing things out. So if some of you may absolutely know without a shadow of a doubt this is your person, and I'm not here to tell you that it's not, right? All I'm saying is Spirit wants you to focus on self. What should the collective really stay present, enjoy your life, work on your abundance, your gratitude, right? Your self-worth. You'll keep gaining messages from Spirit through dreams, through life itself, through music. I hear through song or symbols. I want to say, work on your connection with Spirit. And I heard remember who you are, Remember who you are. Go through your own awakening. Fix your fragmented thoughts and your perceptions about life and what it can offer you, right? I want to say, fix the mindset, and that will help you manifest all the things that you're looking for, right? I heard plant those seeds today. Your life has a bunch of fulfillment as you keep moving forward, right? It's all in your trajectory. I love it. I feel like it's gorgeous energy. I know it's hard. I know it's hard if you have to say goodbye to someone and you don't know if it's going to be forever or for just a little while. I want to say big hugs to you, because I feel like it takes a really brave heart to let go of something when there's nothing else to jump to, right? I feel like I'm not talking to somebody who will body hop to heal themselves or hop into something just really quick to kind of get their mind off of it. I feel like you might be the type of person that dives into the healing, and I feel like that's the smartest way you can do it, right? Not that it's wrong if you've done that in the past and you've body hopped to try and get your mind off someone. It's not a bad thing. It's just not the healthiest thing for you, right? The ideal thing to do would be to hop into the healing work, so that way when you step towards someone, it is because it is your choice, because you want to put your energy into something, right? It's not just to kind of keep your mind busy, right? I feel like there are healthier ways to do things, and I feel like I'm talking to someone who really is keeping that in mind for themselves. I feel like this person is maybe hopping into things very quickly. So I want to say, it's not that they're trying to hurt you if they do that. I feel like they just don't have another coping mechanism, right? All right. Ay, that was a little heavier, but we're going to hop in. Okay, so your initials, their initials. All right, we've got one standing up this morning. We have an F standing up, so could be significant, first, middle, last name. All right, let's see, what else do we have here? All right, let's see, what do we have? I heard something about Dracula. Oh, okay. Spirit is giving a touch of a warning. I don't know if you're out there meeting new people. Try to stay mindful about how you feel after you walk away from certain people. I do feel like you may have around you, or soon have around you, someone that is like I want to say a spiritual vampire. They just drain people of their energy, of their light. They don't make any of their own. I don't know if this person is even very conscious of the fact that they do that. They drain people dry. You might walk away from this person feeling exhausted, even though it might have been fun and you might have been laughing. It's just, I feel like this person doesn't make their own light. They siphon others' light. I don't know if the reason for that, if someone was asking, I'm not quite certain what the reason is. I hear the emptiness. So it's like the emptiness. It's like the void that they're filling. I guess it comes from someone who just isn't willing to do the work, or can't dive in, or doesn't realize that they need to. I heard it's not my thing. I don't know if someone is proposing something to you that is outside of your comfort zone. And I want to say it has to do with physically or bedroom things. And I feel like Spirit may be saying to you that in order to kind of maneuver your way the way you want to, you have to be okay with saying no to things you don't agree with. So work on saying no and being okay with it. It's like, if there's something you're not comfortable with, you need to voice that opinion with no worries, because I feel like you may end up regretting if you don't speak up. It's like, I hear no voice at all. And it's like, I feel like Spirit's trying to say you need to raise your voice. If something's not okay or something's not comfortable, be okay with saying no. No is a complete answer. You don't need an explanation along with the no. For those who are struggling with that, work on it. Let's see. I heard dirt digging. So I don't know if somebody's trying to dig up dirt on you, on your past. I heard nothing at all. And someone actually looked like they were pouting about it. It was a feminine figure with short blondish hair and glasses. I don't know if that's a description for someone. She looked like she had freckles too. But she was upset that she couldn't find something, some type of dirt on you. I feel like you're clean. And I hear you are who you say you are. So I kind of love that for you. Let's see. I heard no nonsense. I don't know if you're becoming a no nonsense type of person, or yeah, I heard a facet of yourself that you're kind of really diving into. It's like, now I'm kind of on the flip. I'm like, I've got somebody here who has no problem saying no, or it's like, if it's not for me, it's not for me. And I hear, if we don't agree, we don't agree. I kind of love that. I am seeing something about rage bait. I hear rage bait, and I don't know if it's political. I don't know if it's in a group setting. I don't know if someone's trying to pull you in, like with political stuff. And I hear I don't talk politics with friends, or I don't talk politics with family. Could be something along those lines. I hear it takes all the fun out of everything. I don't know if somebody gets too carried away and causes issues. I feel like this may be something coming up with the holidays and people getting together. People could be worried about chatting about politics and things like that. And I hear you saying something along the lines of, I don't talk politics with polite company, right? It's like friends and family, we don't discuss that. It's like everybody's opinions are safe where they are. Nobody has to pull them out and throw them on the dinner table, right? I do kind of hear something like that, or somebody's not looking forward to discussing different things with family. I hear don't let it divide. I feel like don't allow it to divide and conquer. It's like, and I think they mean the hate is what Spirit's trying to say. Don't allow hate or upset to divide and conquer relationships between people who love each other. It's like the blood there should be thicker than whatever's being discussed, right? I hear agree to disagree. Okay, so I don't know why we got into that realm, but we did. I guess it needs to be discussed or something. I don't know if family parties are already starting. People are getting together maybe a little earlier. All right, let's see. Let's see. What do we have here? What do we have? Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Okay, we've got a lot today. Some days we have just a little. Oh, I love to see that out here. Okay. I feel like, okay, I heard you get what you pay for. So I don't know if, yeah, and I feel like this is you. Okay, there are two different types of people involved in this situation. I'm talking one who's grounded, rooted in place, but they flow with, I want to say tuned in, tapped in, turned up. I want to say innocent and growth. I want to say that's the type of person I'm talking about. Someone who shines their light out and has big energy. And then you've got someone who is not happy with that at all. Not happy. It's like they feel like everyone does them wrong, but I feel like this is the type of person that will point a finger out and blame everyone but themselves. It's like they never turn the finger at themselves and say, you know, I could take some responsibility in this. I just feel like this is the type of person that behaves badly with the devil energy here. You know, kind of leans on toxic ways and toxic mannerisms to get through situations. They don't mind breaking hearts. I hear the broken heart breaks new hearts. So that could be the case. It's like they don't really know how to shield anybody from the storm. They don't know how to shield themselves from the storm. So it's like, I don't know if people are expecting too much from this person because they're not in a place where they're not secure, they're not strong, right? I feel like you may have a very strong foundation that you're building on. You may be cutting this people out. Okay, so could be more than one person that has this negative energy. Could be telling them to stop, keep it back until you grow and change a little bit. I feel like there won't be communication between the two of us. I want to go like this. I want to say we're cutting the communication. If it was down to nothing, or down to little to nothing, I feel like it's been absolutely nixed off because this toxicity is just not healthy. This could be a family member, this could be a friend, this could have been a potential lover, I don't know, an acquaintance, somebody you don't even know all that well. Could be anybody. But I feel like you've cut this person off, and I want to say energetically as well. So if this is someone you don't know all that well, you've cut them off energetically. If this is someone that you know, kept your contact down to a minimum because they already would act up with this devil energy, you're nixing it off completely. Sometimes there are situations where we do need to leave certain people or situations in the past. Because here we were talking about, you know, not allowing situations to, you know, blood is thicker than water, and, you know, allowing certain topics to destroy the love that's there. I feel like this is a completely different type of situation than this. I feel like this person, not only do they bring the drama, but I feel like their intent is to hurt or maim people. They have a broken heart and they want to break everybody else's heart because of it. That's kind of like the energy here. And you're saying until you grow, till you expand, till you change, till you know, start making the changes in your life, I can't be around you. I can't deal with you. I can't speak to you, right? I've got everything going in my life, or I'm trying to move forward and I'm doing things the right way, and I want to be left alone by you, right? I don't know if this is an ex. It could be an ex for some of you. All different types of scenarios there could fit. As always, these readings are general, so take what resonates, toss the rest. If it's not for you, leave it on the board. It is for someone else. All right, collective, that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.